Welcome to Psychology and Physical Training Channel. How to read people's mind vertical bar. Accurate tips to read body language and gestures. You ever walk into a room and just like something's off? Like maybe somebody ain't being straight with you? Or maybe you're on a date and you can't figure out if they're into you or not. Well, that's your gut talking to you, telling you to pay attention. See, most folks, they don't know how to listen to that gut feeling. They don't get that our bodies, they talk louder than words sometimes. So buckle up, get ready to learn, and let's get started. They don't call them the windows to the soul for nothing. The eyes, they tell you everything you need to know about a person, if you know what to look for. First off, you got your shifty eyes. You know the type, looking everywhere but at you. That's a sure sign of nervousness, discomfort, maybe even a little bit of guilt. They're hiding something, that's for sure. Now on the flip side, you got those eyes that are locked on you, pupils wide open like a couple of dinner plates. That, my friend, is interest. They're drawn to you, hanging on your every word. Could be attraction, could be pure fascination. But either way, they're hooked. Now let's say someone's looking up and to their left. They're trying to access a memory, digging into that mental filing cabinet in their brain. But if they're looking up and to the right, that's different. That means they're creating something, making up a story, maybe even telling a little white lie. The eyes don't lie, folks. They're a dead giveaway to what's going on in that noggin of theirs. So next time you're talking to someone, don't just listen to their words. Look them in the eyes and see what they're really saying. It's like trying to figure out a poker player's tell. You gotta watch their face, their hands, but especially their eyes. Are they avoiding eye contact? That could mean they're bluffing. Are they staring you down? Maybe they're trying to intimidate you. The eyes, they never lie. Now let's talk about those hands. You ever notice how some folks, they just can't seem to keep their hands still? They're fidgeting, they're tapping, they're wringing them like they're trying to squeeze out the last drop of water. That right there, that's a sign of nerves, plain and simple. They're uncomfortable, they're anxious, they'd rather be anywhere else but in that moment. On the other hand, you got folks who use their hands to talk. They gesture, they point, they wave their arms around like they're conducting an orchestra. These folks, they're usually pretty expressive, pretty passionate about what they're talking about. They're not afraid to show their emotions, and they want you to know exactly how they feel. Now, if someone's got their arms crossed over their chest, that's a different story. That's a defensive posture, like they're trying to put up a wall between themselves and the world. They might be feeling attacked, threatened, or just plain closed off. It's not exactly the most approachable body language, that's for sure. But if someone's got their hands in their pockets, that could mean a whole bunch of things. Maybe they're just cold. Maybe they're shy or uncomfortable. Or maybe they're hiding something. You gotta read the context. Look at the other cues to figure out what's really going on. And then, you got your touchers. These are the folks who are always touching their face, their hair, their clothes. They might be nervous, they might be insecure, or they might just be really, really aware of how they're coming across. Either way, it's a sign that they're not exactly at ease. The hands, they're like a second language. They can emphasize our words, betray our true feelings, and even reveal our hidden thoughts. So next time you're talking to someone, pay attention to their hands. You might be surprised at what you learn. It's like that old saying, your body keeps the score. Even if you're trying to play it cool, your hands will often give you away. Alright, now let's talk about legs. Yeah, you heard me right, legs. Most folks, they focus on the face, the hands, but they forget all about the legs. Big mistake. See, legs, they're honest. They don't know how to lie. You ever notice how when you're really interested in someone, your feet naturally point towards them? It's like your body's drawn to them, like a magnet. Now, if their feet are pointing towards you too, well, that's a good sign. Means they're engaged, they're interested, they're open to what you got to say. But if their feet are pointing towards the door, well, that's a whole different story. Means they're checking out, they're ready to make a run for it, they'd rather be anywhere else. Pay attention to those feet, folks, they'll tell you everything you need to know. Now, crossing your legs, that can be a tricky one. Sometimes it just means someone's comfortable, they're relaxed, they're feeling good. But other times it can be a sign of defensiveness, like they're trying to close themselves off, put up a barrier between themselves and you. Again, you gotta read the context, look at the other cues to figure out what's really going on. The legs, they don't lie. Now, let's talk about smiles. Everybody smiles, right? It's supposed to be a sign of happiness, friendliness, all that good stuff. But here's the thing. Not all smiles are created equal. Some smiles, they're genuine, they come from a real place of joy and connection. But others, they're fake, they're forced, they're nothing more than a social mask. So how can you tell the difference? It's all in the eyes, folks. A genuine smile, it reaches all the way up to the eyes. You see those crow's feet crinkle up at the corners? That's the real deal. That's a smile that's coming from a place of genuine happiness. But a fake smile, it never quite reaches the eyes. The mouth might be moving, but the eyes are dead. It's like they're trying to paste on a happy face, but their heart just ain't in it. Think about it like this. When you're genuinely happy, your whole face lights up. Your eyes sparkle, your cheeks lift, and yes, even your forehead wrinkles up a bit. It's an involuntary response, something that happens naturally when you're feeling good. Now this next one, this is a real sneaky one. It's called mirroring, and it's something that most folks do without even realizing it. See, when we connect with someone, when we feel comfortable and at ease, we naturally start to mirror their body language. We might cross our legs when they cross their legs, take a sip of our drink when they take a sip of theirs, even adjust our posture to match theirs. It's a subconscious thing, a way of building rapport and showing that we're on the same wavelength. And the crazy thing is, it works both ways. When someone mirrors our body language, we tend to feel more connected to them, even if we don't consciously realize what's going on. So how can you use this to your advantage? Well, if you want to build rapport with someone, try subtly mirroring their body language. Don't make it too obvious, just a few subtle gestures here and there. Cross your legs when they cross theirs, lean in when they lean in, nod your head when they're talking. You'll be surprised at how quickly you can create a sense of connection and trust. Now, I'm not saying you should go around mimicking everyone you meet. Now, before we wrap things up, I want to give you one last bonus tip. Body language, it ain't just about how you hold your body, it's also about how you use your voice. That's right, your voice is a dead giveaway to your emotional state. Think about it. When you're nervous, your voice tends to get higher and faster. When you're confident, your voice is lower and slower. And when you're lying, well, your voice might do all sorts of crazy things. So, next time you're talking to someone, pay attention to their tone of voice. Are they speaking quickly or slowly? Is their voice high or low? Are they hesitating or speaking fluently? All of these cues can give you valuable insights into what they're really thinking and feeling. Remember, communication is about more than just the words we say. And there you have it. By watching the eyes, hands, legs, smiles, and even mirroring, you can start decoding people's thoughts and emotions. Remember, folks, knowledge is power. And now that you know the secrets of body language, you can use that power to your advantage. Go out there, read those signs, and see what you've been missing. Which of these tips surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments below. And hey, if you found this video helpful, give it a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button for more life-changing advice, and don't forget to ring that notification bell so you never miss an episode. Until next time, take care of yourselves and keep those eyes peeled.